Wah 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 wah. I am back here to torture myself. And catch shiny turtwig. This time for real, for real. Alright. I have everything set to go. Let's start resetting. Today, we're gonna get to 750. We're gonna get maybe 800. 150 resets. Get to 10% of mono odds. That sounds pretty good. I'm just gonna see how long I last. I'm quite tired. Work today has kinda worn me out. So I might be a little bit lower energy. Oh well. Not like we have the most exciting of gameplays until we find something, right? Maybe I really should EP. Well, you know, gotta put in my hours. These soft resets aren't gonna reset themselves. Better. Up. +2. I made the pet box as a new addition for today. So if someone ever sends a message, you'll able to see it forever until it gets like swept away. But you can be on the Hall of Fame of the 1 or 0 viewer anime cat channel. Well, no, that'd be start off the first 10 encounters without seeing a single female turtwig. It's gonna be bad luck for day. Today's gonna be a rough day. Nothing's gonna be done. The number's only gonna go up. No progress is gonna be made. Everyone will go to bed very sad. For real, for real. Turtwig is perfectly swinging to beat. Hell yeah. No special funny numbers today to hit. Kinda just have to hug through. Hoping to at least get the, 10% of the total amount for odds. At above 800, maybe go like to 850. Because it's a long hunt. The long haul. No shinies were ever gotten easily. For real, for real. Let's see. You can of course, get the funny 666, but that's just gonna bring us bad luck, so I might just skip over that number. Depends how religious you are, I guess. Superstitious. Stevie Wonder. Stevie Wonder is blind, so I can't even see the number. Really think about it. I've had. I am too smart to get cursed. Let's see. Will it be? I'm so sad. I'm sure I can't get shiny. I mean, like, your rival's Pokemon. Because if he could be shiny, he'd be shiny every time. I'll piss you off. Because he's mean like that, because he's your rival. Let's roll the dice. Let's go gambling. Gamblings aren't in your odds. Like, always. Damn, the first female turtwig in 14 encounters. Bad luck. No bitches are showing up to my shiny hunt. It's just like real life. That's sad. Surely as soon as I get a shiny, I will get all the bitches. They want to see my shiny grass. Let's see. What kind of crazy? Get anything for 666. A female turtwig? I'll take it. So much mill turtwigs on my screen. 666. Clap, 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 clap. Love to see it. Maybe I should put a put on a random Nintendo jazz music, but oh wait, no, right, this is Sinnoh music. Damn you, playlist, knowing exactly what I need. Normal. And the normal. And goodbye, turtwigs. You will be seen never. Return to the ether from whence you came. And I love brass sections. If I'd ever play an instrument, it'd be saxophone or something similar. A friend of mine actually played, or plays still, French horn, and he'd always annoy me with, like, you know, Pokemon Sapphire and Ruby always had those very loud horns, like those songs. Still pretty cool. But I'm not musical talented. That's sad. I mean, I do have a bit of a sense of rhythm. My brother plays guitar. My other friend plays the bass, and I can drum a little bit. So sometimes we would just play some songs together. Some easy Metallica or, you know, AC/DC, simple drum beat for the professionals, while I just sit in the back playing the little drums. Man, I love Sinnoh. Want to make a MILF joke, but there's no region with an F if there. Sidewinder. Days of maybe this power. Go to 750. Yup. Then it goes. Good sleep. Early to stop now. Meow. Meow. Hell yeah. Twigs. Exactly the same. No. On my watch. I love the top channel. Play this in the club. I am showing up. That's the only time I go out, I guess. Go outside the house if someone's playing the Wii Shop channel. They've had the same HP for the last 2 or 3 sets in a row. It's kind of crazy. No more turtwig. Goodbye. Goodbye. You never. You never again. Go up again. No dice. Nothing fun. Fun allowed. Roar. I am on these 2 PSs. I've just zoning out. One and the normal one. +2. Lost. For the father. Well, take those with counter. And coffee. Morley. That's some sexy sexing, I have to say so myself. For two twigs. So guys, we'll do the bee bringer of Bing. Papa. Battle. Go gambling. Nothing. Where? Just toi. I could maybe add like I saw a video of someone else on thing. There's shiny turtwig, and they added like little props to that. To like the chimchar and turtwig that were spawning in. That could be funny. Not original, but it's funny. Had like a little mustache to turtwig. Turtwigs. Bye. Man, I'm so EP. I just noticed I'm just vibing to the music and I haven't said anything in like 5 minutes. What a terrible host I am. What a terrible streamer. Crucify me. Crucify me. No, that's full. Please. Yes, reset my... Let me soft reset, please. What if I actually went crazy? And I went to like 1,000. How long would that take? Like 4 hours from this point? Meaning I'd go like... I don't know. That'd be maybe too dumb. Hi, hey Zaya. I am good. I got back from a long day at work, so I am super tired. But, you know, I was here yesterday because I had to put the back early. I am here today to do a few more soft resets. How are you doing? I have not gotten, like, anything. You weren't luckily here to see 666. You know, we skipped by past that, so, you know, today's a bad luck stream, unfortunately. Think about it. Are you almost at 1,500 resets by now? Or you've been taking it a little bit easier, perhaps. Also, if you look at the bottom left, I made a chat. Somehow it works. Now you're able to see what you type yourself. What a great innovation this has been. Slowly, every stream I am improving a little bit on how to not make this terrible. I was also thinking just now, because like you have like the static positions where the chimp charges goes. I maybe just like put a little mustache on him, so every time he comes out of the Pokeball, he has a little mustache. That could be funny. But I'm guessing you haven't seen anything sparkle yet, just like me. Fortunately. Nay. That's super sad. That's sad. What's the count you're on right now? Because I'm assuming, you know, if you're here, you're also resetting your DS. One of us. In unison. I have no clue, by the way, if you type enough messages, what happens when... See, like, that little, like, grayish box, that's where the chat is supposed to be in. What happens if it goes past that? We will learn together, we will learn together. 1286. Nice. Creeping on the 1500s. Bigger number, better shiny hunter. That's what they say. But yeah, I probably won't be going for too long for today, unfortunately. Sorry, at 650. I am probably gonna go to like 800 or like 816 when I'm like exactly at 10% of hitting full odds. I think that would be a perfect number to end on. And it took in total, I think, 4 streams to get there, so that means, you know, progress, I guess. I mean, luck can strike at any time, or it could just strike never. Mathematically possible. But, yeah. 20 years has passed and I'm still alive, hunting for a shiny turtwig. The reset counter is at 50 million. In my will, I will just write down to, like, my children would have to split the shiny turtwig. My most prized possession by that point. Or not, if I didn't get it, I guess, but... Then it becomes like a cursed heirloom, you know? Pass down your copies of Pokémon Platinum, never to find a shiny turtwig, and you pass it down to the next child, Everyone doesn't get a shiny turtwig. Oh well, 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 well. Can't hit 777 in this stream when we hit 666. Maybe we kind of hit it because we go like 1 over because we reset by 2. So we just need to, you know, get away from the 666 we just hit. Get to 777 as quickly as possible. Get the good RNG turtwigs in our lives. I am also glad you are here today again. I wouldn't want to now, you know, because you've been here every day so far. It would feel bittersweet if I would find the shiny and you're not here, you know. it'd be the best if we were able to find it together. It'd be pretty cool. Nothing. Haven't even fixed 42 minutes. Can you believe it? I can. Glad to hear you've enjoyed it, at least. You know, that's the best I can offer, and like the second best is hopefully the shiny turtwig. Maybe as soon as I see like a little sparkle when you're there, I just pause it. I pause the online video game. I pull out the internet. Didn't happen. I just change the title, waiting for Zaya. And I just don't look at the screen. Wait. Always welcome to see. I played a mouth harmonica. What a gem. I just decided to continue the playlist from Sunday. Skip it a little bit back, so for at least 2 hours I do have time, but it was like a 4-hour playlist, so I just really enjoyed this playlist. I just saved it for next time. One of the things that's like weirdly nice, because I'm like actually streaming this from like 3DSs, which are connected with streaming boards, is that I don't have to charge it, because they get charged because it like the 3DSs are plugged into my PC. So I never have to actually think about, oh damn, did I like charge it before I like, you know, turn it on, or like, you know, play a little bit in bed. Shiny hunting on the couch while watching some YouTube. Some poker radaring. I haven't checked today's swarm on my main save. See what Pokemon or even Trophy Garden. I really want to get like a huge chain of EVs in the Trophy Garden. If you get EV, you can get like, you know, if you're like good at the game, get like 12 EVs and you never have to catch another shiny EV anymore because you just have all of them. Then I can finally get like multiple Glorp Cats. Also wonder if they're ever gonna make like a new EV. Almost feels impossible because the last one was Sylveon, and that was when the 3DS first came out. That's a long time ago. But like there's also so much fan art made of like different EVs and different types that it's almost impossible to make something new without someone claiming, you know, they've stolen it. So yeah. Maybe Eevee is cursed. I never get something new. No, I haven't done any. Yesterday we ended on 650. I mean, you're able to watch the VOD. Wait, can you watch my VODs? But wait, let me investigate. Can I watch my VODs? Because yesterday we ended on 650, right? We ended a little bit longer yesterday. Let me become again professional streamer. Yeah, we started at 6:50 today. We have been going for almost, 50 minutes. We haven't done 100 encounters yet, so we're still fair. I haven't done anything shiny. I've not done any turtwig hunting off stream. I would not want to. I want it to be all. Yeah, I think the confusion might be because you know, we didn't start at 600, started at 650, so we're only at 74 encounters so far. 48 minutes, so that's normal page. Normal page. Yeah, I went a little bit longer yesterday because it was very fun. No worries, no worries. All in all, it doesn't really matter what the number on the screen is, as long as, you know, I'm gonna do every single encounter on stream. And when we get the shiny, we get the shiny, and we're gonna pop off, and then we're like, what the hell are we gonna do next? Because, like, this is my only fun in my head, which I want to do, is get this shiny. And, after that, I don't know. I have no clue what I'm doing. How should I know? I'm not the smart one here. I just click the funny buttons and something happens. Although I do think going into Eterna Forest with the same setup as here, 2 DSs, doesn't mean I have to get 2 shiny turtwigs, but going 4 encounters per, you know, encounter sounds pretty sick. You pump up those numbers really quick. I could even maybe, because I also have like a small DS, add that one and have a Pokemon Pearl or Diamond save played up to Eternal Forest so we could do 6 encounter. Another Gen 4 one I like, I really love Bidoof. He's just so goofy, and he kind of like, he was like kind of a meme staple on my team I always put, because he was like, you know, the HM slave. And then he really grew on me, and I just never let him evolve into a Bibarel, because I just think Bidoof is way cuter. Bidoof, my beloved. But for other Gen 4 Pokemon, I just really like, you know, QT type Pokemon, so Gen 4 also has just a bunch of like extra evolutions of like previous ones. Sneasler, Weavile, Probopass, Electivire, those look not as cute, so I'm not as big of a fan of those, but Roselia is also one of my favorites, because, I don't know, I really, maybe if you can see from like the entire screen, I really love purple, and that's like the purple legendary, or like mythical, so... Oh yeah, Arceus is also cool. Arceus is really cool. Arceus is... I mean, the fact that he can be just like any type, right? Whatever plate you give him, and also, you know, the entire extra thing he got in Legends Arceus, kind of just his own game. Really amazing. Oh, Bidoof is god for Arceus? Yeah, that's true, actually. There's only one single Pokemon that could, you know, take on Bidoof. Yeah, do you know the picture with like 6 legendaries on a line versus a Bidoof, and the Bidoof says it's an even match? That's exactly how this is. That is exactly how this is. Do you have a lot of favorites in Generation 4? You said you're a little bit more of a Gen 1, maybe Generation 2 with Hard Gold Soul Silver. You're now resetting, you know. But do you have any favorites from Sinnoh? I'd say like top 10. Or not, that's also fine. There's like so many Pokemon anyway, so it's really hard to really not have every generation in like your top 10, one of each. Some generation also make that a little bit harder, like X and Y. I feel like didn't have the greatest designs, but you know. X and Y is definitely a weird one in the franchise as well. Because everyone's like, oh my god, we're gonna get Legends Pokemon Z. Then we never got it, and then we got ZA, and it's like, meh, fine, it's fine. It is a fine game. I definitely like the Legends Arceus way more than DA. The character design and music is still really amazing in both games. Punch Crow. Nice, nice. One more of those Pokemon where, you know, Murkrow kind of forgotten, finally got an evolution 2 generations later. And of course, it's being used by Cyrus, which just makes it very cool. Definitely feels very edgy, so you know. But yeah, Punch Crow is really cool. He's a little evil bird. Steal all your jewelry. Creeping closer to the 750. For next stream, I will definitely make like a little hat or like a mustache, so every time Chimchar comes out to the ball, we'll have a little mustache or a little silly hat on. I think that's fun. Maybe that, you know, the turtwig just kind of has performance anxiety to Sparkle on stage. So if, you know, Chimchar kind of makes a clown of himself, his Sparkle might come out. Get 13-13. Nice, I think. Very good luck. It's not a Friday, so you're fine. You're fine. 13 is only unlucky if you're on a Friday. And we're still pretty far away from that, so... I think if you're gonna hit 1500, then I'm gonna get 860 today. I feel it's possible. I believe. Rainbow Road. My dream to die every time I play it. I remember playing, I think I said it last time as well, a lot of Mario Kart Wii with the tilt controls and trying to play Mario Kart on Wii remote is just atrocious. You're gonna have a lunch? Alright, have a good lunch. Have a good lunch. I am not sure if I'll be still here if you're back, because I'm going a little bit shorter. I'm going to 8:16, and it's like less than 100 more, but, you know, have a very good lunch. Thank you for just, you know, tuning in. I always appreciate it. That was a good time when I see your name pop up. So, thank you very much. Have a good lunch. Bye-bye. Meanwhile, we go for the slow grind. Nothing is certain except we all gotta eat, we all gotta die, and my turtwig won't sparkle. Sponsored by Mythical Kitchen. Just don't let them know. Maybe turtwig could be a very yummy spinach. That could be. Yeah, no, turtwig didn't like that. He didn't come out to sparkle. He did not like that. That's yeah. This wants the battle. Lucas. Barry. Real British lad. Barry. I think 744. Ding 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 ding. Still haven't seen double a female turtwig. Or in this life. Our final stopping goal for today will be 820. Actually, 1 in 8,192. Just rounding it up because I'm not gonna stop at lower than 10%. 820, 10% mark where we will be stopping today. 0.012 odds for every Shia, or for every reset, which is practically nothing. But we do it for the love of the grind. But you know, the higher the number is, if you like roll a dice, 50, 100, you know, same chance, but you know, but the more you roll, the more chance you have. You know, you know what I'm saying? Saying. Two more turtwigs! Finally. Turtwig Yuri after an hour. Can't believe it. Took so long. Effing 750. What? I do not want turtwig. Let's see. What are we going to get? Is it nothing? The answer is most likely yes. Number 50. Turtwig burger letters. I am actually just losing it. I am too tired. But I still need to continue for 70 more resets. I promised. And it's just a personal goal. So, you know. Let's see. Hitting 10% today would not be bad. Oh, 10%, I mean, of course, the encounter going up to 812, 820. Total odds in Pokemon Platinum are 8,192. But we're setting in numbers of 2, so we're going rounding up. We're not rounding down. Rounding down is for losers. At 820 is a perfect number to stop at. We are not here to sprint. It is a marathon. Getting burned out on a shiny hunt is the worst thing you can do by going longer than you should. It's supposed to be a fun thing. You know, you just have that kind of chemical in your brain where you're a little bit masochistic, where you enjoy resetting the same console for hours on end, or running around in grass, but I have that chemical in my brain. And I am forcing it to share it with you. There is nothing you can do about it. Rowan will be so surprised if in 100 hours I still haven't arrived in the lab yet, asking where the hell I am, but here I am, just opening and closing his briefcase for 100 hours, seeing if it sparkles. You think he'd be mad with me? I think so. I think so. But we are here for the greater good of shiny grass. Nothing. Plus 2. 760. Holy, that's a crazy sound. Ba-ba-bum. That's good. I'm down for some Mario Kart. I need some more Mario Kart jazz in my life. I can never have enough of that. The only thing keeping me sane. A sweet saxophone line. Holy moly. Challenge you to a battle. Who'd have guessed? Who could have guessed? Definitely me. And reason. +2. 764. Put up for 764. For whoever, maybe that's like your favorite number or something. That's your favorite number. Why? That's a random number. Really like the number 820. That's the number where I am gonna go into bed and I'm gonna go Hong Shua. Sleep on that thing. Humor in 2025. Always gotta, you know, say who you got your quotes from. Great philosophers of our time. A single male turtwig. Unlucky. No turtwig Yuri today. We've only seen a single turtwig couple today. It's truly sad. No lesbian turtwigs who are just hanging out. They're all gone. They are all gone. Oh, I don't. Let's see. Turtwig, male turtwig. No, 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 no. That is not what we want. After this one, gonna let it play out, getting anything, or throwing the Pokeball. Gonna grab a drink. Shouldn't take long. My fridge is right next to me. I'm playing in my living room. That's where my desk is. Fortunately, I don't live in a big penthouse with a million rooms and a hot tub. Alright. I have returned. Oh, VTuber model. It's not back in place. There it is. Unfortunate. 2 male turtwigs. Never lucky. Not even shining. Not even extra lucky. We have the unlucky deluxe. Unlux. Two more turtwigs. Goodbye, Lucas. We will never see you again for another 50 more hours. We will not move from this place So we touch shiny grass. My parents always ask me to touch grass. My way for fulfilling your dream. For real. 100% what they meant. And 2 normal turtwigs. Goodbye. Closer to 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. As said by TTS on most Twitch streams that have TTS. Okay. Gonna be like, oh, huh? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Only 50 more resets, so I'm only here more for half an hour, unfortunately. So I'm allowing myself to go to sleep. Nothing. Passing 777. Holy moly. Very crazy. Myself and I and one else and shedding. Oh, peace. That is the thing with early streaming, I guess, you know. You don't get people watching you unless, you know, put in the hours. It's like a shiny hunt. And keep going, and, you know, if you're being entertaining, people might, you know, on it, or hey, if you might tell something funny. Which I am neither of those two. But, you know, if you keep going, you know, make some friends perhaps, or watch you have fun enjoying me talk while doing all this task like this, or maybe some crazy wacky challenges. saw a video on a game called Unfair Flips, where you just have to hit heads or tails 10 times in a row with terrible chances, and it's basically just a waste an hour of your life simulator, but you know. That is exactly what I'm doing here right now. So how is it any different? But 780. Let the see you go. Let's can't all be the sparklers of the family. Oops. Some of us just work day 9 to 5. We 5 double time and lunch, unpaid lunch. Depressing. Just with if I really aggressively click the computer. I'm gonna put the marker there down. 5. If you can hear it, if I aggressively click back in the VOD. I think so far I have changed my mic settings pretty well. It is not irritating, at least for the experience. Yeah. Almost at 800 already. You're almost approaching 10% of... I mean, it's not modern odds, it's old odds. Modern odds are 1 in like 4,000 something, but here we are, 8,192. Oh, I'm pressing A too much. Unlucky. No shiny. Imagine if I'm just yapping. I'm not even looking, and I reset to shiny. I would jump in lava in Minecraft, I think. And then cry. Not in Minecraft. That would be a tragedy for the ages. An 88. I'm honestly surprised that I am gonna get through longer than like half an hour. I did not think I would be able to keep awake for so long. But you know, I guess the jazz woke me up. Of course, the guy also showing up halfway. Always a but we slowly at everything. Here, Docs. So yeah. Oh, welcome back, because I was doing a little recap of how it's going. How was your lunch? You have good lunch? The bestest of lunch. I have been slowly chugging along with the resets. We saw a single double female turtwig, so that was pretty good. Yeah, you had good lunch? That's very nice to hear. That's very nice to hear. Love to hear it. Also, I re-looked up the odds, and it's 1 in 8,192. So we're gonna go for 820 today. That's also a nice even number. I thought it was 816. It was actually 820. You rounded up a little bit, so still have a little bit to go. Around 30 more encounters. You never know when you roll the dice. You could win it big. They say most people who gamble stop right before they're about to hit it big. So you should always keep gambling. Yep. That's how logic works. Twigs. Or resets. Also, when we get to 820, I want to check out how raiding works. I have no clue how it works, so I'm probably just gonna rend someone random. I see. Have I ever solved a Rubik's Cube? I have tried for a very, like, I've sat with one for like an hour and I couldn't do it, so I never did it. Can you solve one? There's like a whole, like, someone tried to teach me once, but I just kind of only listened like halfway. You see like different patterns. With those patterns, like, you kind of know which next pattern to go for, and it's like when you almost think you're done, you're like not done, because you know you have to get all 6 sides. It's crazy. You can solve one. That's super cool. That is super cool. That's one of those like party tricks, you know, where you pull out the Rubik's Cube that someone just has laying there. Is like, you know, want to see a cool trick. That's a very good party trick. Did it take you long to learn? I can imagine with like the amount of patterns, because it's like a 6x6. It's quite difficult, no? It's easy? Okay. Maybe I'm gonna have to get myself a Rubik's Cube. Learn how to solve a Rubik's Cube on stream. New stream ID. Note it down, note it down. World first VTuber who does a Rubik's Cube. None have other attempted this daring challenge before. Tiny. Holy jazz. When I started streaming today, or like clicked on start, I was like, maybe I will go for like a half an hour. Just do like 50 resets, because I was pretty sleepy, but you know. I'm glad I'm still here. I'm gonna probably hit like 1 hour and 45 minutes for 820. Actually makes, you know, get a cool milestone. For a 3x3 Rubik's Cube, like, it's less than a second. I've seen like videos where they're like, they look at it. You can look at it for a few seconds, and then they just kind of, I don't know what they do. They do like robot hand movements, and it's just completed. Is it under a second, or am I tripping? I think I've seen like crazy videos of people. Let's see. All right, I'll look it up. 3x3 Rubik's Cube world record. .8 seconds. Wait, that's still, yeah, that's still like crazy. Holy moly! And it was set last year. Wow. The speedruns are still improving. They're finding new skips. Like a video game speedrun, they're finding glitches any percent. I can do, if it was like a speedrun, I could probably complete a Rubik's Cube any percent. Because, you know, you just kind of turn a few times and then, you know, it's complete for like a certain percent. That's my cheat code, that's my cheat code. But yeah, that's crazy. That's some dedication to learn how to, because you have to internalize all that logic on like the theory of like all the patterns, and you just have to get to look at. I've seen like some videos where you get to look at it for like a few seconds, and then you have to, then you get to solve it. Or are you the world? Are you the world record holder, baby? Yeah, you're. Oh, you know, you're not the world record holder. You could just say that you're the world record holder, and I would believe you, to be honest. I've also seen like those Rubik's cubes, but it's not 3x3, and it's like 16 by 16 by 16 by 16, and it's like a big ball. That would take like actually years to solve. That is some actual... No clue how you would ever do that unless you like dedicate your life to being a Rubik's Cube solver. But you know, everyone has their hobbies. I am literally here resetting a video game for hundreds of hours to see a different sprite color. So you know, maybe maybe we're the crazy ones. Who knows? Who knows? Angry? What are you angry about? That we're crazy, or? Or the 16 by 16 Rubik's cubes, perhaps. That would also be crazy. Yeah? Okay. Okay, we're not that crazy. We are creative. We are patient, and we persevere in thousands of resets of seeing nothing. That sounds a lot nicer, no? No? Okay, maybe I'm being weirdly optimistic. That doesn't fit me. We'll just, we get there when we get there. No more turtwig. Bye bye. This Gangplank Galleon. Donkey Kong. This is from an old game. Even older than Pokémon Platinum. That's like 15 plus years. That's like 2005. If you want to feel old today. Reset. 808. Getting closer and at a 10% mark. How have your resets been going now you've returned for a little while? Do you think you're gonna hit 1500 in 15 more minutes, or somewhere in the 1400s probably? Turtwigs. 8 to 10. 13:49. Yeah. You were having lunch breaks. You know, you weren't on duty for a bit. Every 10 I get like 30 you get probably. Maybe 1400 and I get 820. But maybe that's maybe that's a little too fast. We will see, we will see. Hey, 2 female turtwigs. Yippee. We are ending on some good luck. It was too long before we saw another turtwig couple. Oh yeah, I now remember. Once I hit 820, I'm gonna see if I can somehow raid someone. I talked a little bit about it before. A party Arlie going for a shiny Piplup. Like she's doing some Animal Crossing now. I'm just gonna see, like, I don't know, raid with one raid with one viewer so it doesn't impact anything, and she probably will notice, but you know. I think you might also enjoy her. She likes yapping and is also doing a Platinum shiny hunt. I think it's really cool. Which is quite rare to see live these days. Such an old game. Ugh. All the youngsters are the Legends EAs. The Legends Zaws, as they say. Bite me, berry. Show me what you have. I am a 26 years old. So, I am like, I guess, a little bit after the Zoomers, or still a little bit of a Zoomer. I wouldn't call myself that old yet. How about you? I think if you love Gen 1, I'd imagine we're at the same, right? Don't have to share if you don't want to, of course. Just keep watching and enjoying. Coming up on these last few resets. Only Barry could talk a little bit faster. Turtwig. Alright. Second to last reset. Alright. You're probably still, you know, in school, studying, having fun. Nice. Enjoy it. As soon as you start working, you don't have free time anymore. After a while, all the years just kind of start to, you know, blob together. But you're never too old enough to hunt some shinies. Yeah. Alright. Last resets. This is the last one. We've officially hit 820. We are at 10% of the way of hitting odds. not of a 100%, but you know, hitting odds. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Hype, 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 hype. Let's see. Will it be anything interesting? I will think not, but it is still a very nice almost 2 hours, you know. Getting the numbers up. Let's see, Barry, what do you have to offer? What will you bring us? Okay. No shiny Chimchar, as expected. And no shiny Turtwig, unfortunately. Well, we made some very nice progress, I think. I'm gonna thank you very much for joining again, Zaya. I hope you get some more resets in for today. And I will be sending you over seeing how to do raiding if you want to watch Party Arlie. You might enjoy her. She is now playing Animal Crossing, but she will be playing or resetting for Shiny Piplup. So thank you very much for joining. And alright, let's see. I'm gonna learn how to raid someone. Do I... How does... Alright. Alright. Thank you for joining, and I will see you next time. We're unable to raid this person at this time. Why? Why? Card raid. It seems I am unable to raid someone. Why? Which? Alright, then I'll do this, I guess. Alright. We're unable to... Okay, I swear. I'm a professional. Google. Tell me, why am I not able to... Okay. I do not know, so I'm just gonna end for now, and I wish you a happy day. Bye bye.